What's up, guys? Here with you at FC Wonder Kid. Here with my guy, Pedro. How are you?
Hi Alex, fine. What do you have for me today?
This is gonna be the traditional video that we love to do. The game that is start, bench, sell. It's simply just that. But if you want to see more videos just like this, go bold in the like button and subscribe to FC Wonder Kid on YouTube.
Or if you want to see any different videos that you guys want to suggest, leave it in the comment box as well.
And the start, bench, sell. Suggest to us other start, bench, sell nominations because we want to discuss them. So, this is the bold first one. Oh, yeah. This is a bold one just to start. And I think you know where I'm going. I'm going to stay with wingers, okay? This is bold between start, bench, sell, Kvisha Kvaratskhelia, Rafinha, and Rafael Leão. Start, bench, sell between these three elite
at the
wingers.
moment.
At the moment.
Okay, so at the moment, I would start Rafael Leão.
Ooh!
I would bench Kvaratskhelia. And I would sell Rafinha. I'm so sorry, Rafinha.
Man, I start Kvisha Kvaratskhelia.
Ahead of Rafael Leão!
I'm gonna
Man,
start
you're
him.
Crazy. Ahead of the MVP of Serie A last
This
year.
season, Kvisha and Napoli
Man, come
haven't
on.
lost one game.
Come on, Alex.
Haven't lost one game. Kvisha
Alex.
can go to Real Madrid one day. I really believe in Kvisha
Rafael Leão is the
Kvaratskhelia.
best player in Italy, man.
Playing right
in
now
Italy.
in Serie A?
Bro, he's still performing. Even though that Milan is not doing so well, he's still performing. He's still the best player in that squad.
I love Kvisha Kvaratskhelia. I really
rate him as well, but you're just saying that based on like 10 matches comparing to an entire season that Rafael Leão has made and continues to make.
Champions League. And I'm basing it on Champions League performances too. Because Kvaratskhelia destroyed Liverpool. Destroyed. And I honestly
It's not that hard to destroy Liverpool at the moment, to be honest.
Hey. But he still destroyed Look, they beat Ajax away, Liverpool. I think in the Champions League they're not bad. And Kvaratskhelia played really well. So put down below. This is a first great start, bench, sell in my opinion. Put down below who would you start, bench, and sell. And Rafinha. Not too much love for Rafinha here. But I just want to say too, Rafael Leão is one of the best dribblers in the world. Just like Kvaratskhelia. Different, but they're both one of the best.
Rafinha is kind of being a little bit disappointing this season. I thought his impact would be bigger, but I believe in him and I think he will turn it around.
Let's wait and see.
He's a really good dribbler and a really good decider, you know, in the final third.
But Fati wants to play. Dembele is performing sometimes, so like it's hard, man. That winger discussion. Fati might need to leave. That's what might happen, okay? Fati with George Minch too. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. But yes, another start, bench, sell here. Top strikers, okay? And I'm very curious to know this one because I know we're gonna have different answers. That it is start, bench, sell between Gabriel Jesus, Dusan Vlahovic, and Darwin Núñez. Start, bench, sell between these three strikers.
Okay, man. I would start Gabriel Jesus. I will bench Darwin Núñez. And I will sell Dusan Vlahovic.
I start Vlahovic.
No.
I start Vlahovic.
No, and I'll say this because even though he's scoring, Juventus, man.
But
last
if
seasons
Arteta had Vlahovic and Gabriel Jesus,
man,
would he pick Gabriel Jesus over Vlahovic? I don't.
I do think so at the moment.
I don't
because
think so,
the playmaking from the back, man. Gabriel Jesus involves himself in every detail of the gameplay. He comes back. He passes the ball, you know. He's like
Vlahovic
Benzema.
can play that.
He's very similar to Benzema, actually.
I agree, but Vlahovic can do that too, and he can play next to.
But I see Vlahovic more as a kind of a poacher than the.
I agree, and that's
striker.
why I start him. I'm gonna start, and this season I'm gonna start Vlahovic. I'm gonna bench Gabriel Jesus, and this season I'm gonna sell Darwin Núñez. But in the future.
Okay,
I would definitely.
But listen, if you look at the average goals per minute, Darwin Núñez is ahead of Gabriel Jesus, for example.
It's true. That is fact.
If he's given the time, he will prove himself. I'm certain of it.
I agree. And that's why this start bench sell is very tricky between these three strikers. But again, I'm going to reiterate, not a lot of strikers could score more than 25 goals in the Premier League. Darwin can do it. Vlahovic, I believe, can do it. Haaland can definitely do it. But Gabriel Jesus, I'm not certain.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there. Okay.
He's more than just goals. I agree.
Okay, but he can do double digits on goals and assists.
Mm.
Okay, he might not score 25 goals, but he might score 18 and provide 10 assists. Okay,
But-
that's what I'm
but
saying.
Arsenal
That's
has that
my
player.
argument for Gabriel Jesus.
But will Saka and Martinelli be those players for Gabriel Jesus? Because
I think so because they've been good together. The three of them, they've been providing for each other.
I agree. But it's just
And Odegaard too.
but
So
it's
don't forget Odegaard.
fuck. But it's consistency too, man. I don't know if they're gonna.
Fabio Vieira, mate.
Shout out to that. But I don't know. I really believe that the peak of Gabriel Jesus, and let's see in the World Cup too. He might have a huge chance for Brazil in the World Cup too. So yeah, put down below your.
What will you reckon will be the front three for Brazil in the World Cup?
I think they're gonna merge between all of them, but I think Neymar will play 10. I think Vinicius will be in the front three. Gabriel Jesus too, and that right side.
No Anthony.
I don't know if I'll put Anthony. Yeah, I'll put Anthony.
So you put Martinelli on the bench.
Yes, and I put Bruno Guimarães starting too. I start Bruno
I see that
Guimarães
happening.
for Brazil too. But
So Casemiro, Bruno Guimarães.
and at the back, Eder Militão being in that role that can play
Well,
right.
who's the third midfielder for you?
Let's wait and see. We're gonna do predictions videos, okay, people?
That
Line
would
up
be an interesting
predictions.
one. Yeah.
Definitely, not McFred. Fred only.
McFred.
Fred only being in the mix too. But yes, again, if you're enjoying this video, Start Bench Sell, don't forget to like this video and put your Start Bench Sell that you want to see down below. But now, I wanted to spice up with a bit of Portugal here. Bit of Portuguese bias, okay?
Come on, I love Portuguese
Yeah,
bias.
those comments
Some-
are coming.
Some
Comment
good
down
old
below.
Portuguese bias. Come on.
So a Start Bench Sell with Antonio Silva, Gonçalo Inácio, and Sven Botman, okay? A Start Bench Sell with these three center backs.
Shall I go full Portuguese bias? Yeah, come on, okay. I'm gonna start Antonio Silva.
Woo!
I'm gonna bench
Hey.
Sven Botman, and I'm gonna sell Gonçalo Inácio.
That's
I
my-
know I surprised you with this one.
I know you did.
Although I love Gonçalo Inácio, I think he's one of the best ball-playing defenders,
Mhm.
young ball-playing defenders in the world. Antonio Silva just has something special, okay?
Leader.
Antonio Silva is a complete center back. He's
Facts.
a leader. He's tall. He's good with his head. He has positioning, tackling, interception. He
Facts.
reads the game well. And as you said, he's good commanding the defense,
Facts.
okay? So that's why I put him
Not
in the
afraid
first
of
place.
Bonucci and Donnarumma.
Sven Botman has been elite. I want to see his importance in the national team. He's still to show
I
that.
don't know if he's gonna start long term though. You got
But,
Delict,
but he's really...
Timber.
Yeah, I know, but I think he was
And
really
Van
going to
Dijk.
cause an impact. He was very important for Lille's title in
True,
France. People
true.
forget that.
True. That's facts. That's
And
facts.
that
And
was
José
a
Fonte
wha-
next
that
to
was a
him.
pinpoint acquisition from Newcastle
Facts.
because they know they're not gonna get the world class players that everybody knows. They need to get those kind of players that like are under the rug but are performing really well. And Sven Botman is one of them.
I agree.
And yeah, that's why I picked.
And
like
next
this.
to Dan Burn, man, I like that. I really like that. The defense of
Newcastle's
Newcastle.
top 5 at the moment.
Miguel Almiron is scoring ball and
Oh,
where's Jack
Grealish. Where
now?
are you, Grealish? Where are
Ah!
you? One goal. Almiron has 5 already. Come on, Grealish. Where are you, man?
Nah, but with all fairness, let's see what Grealish is gonna do with Guardiola. Second season now that we see the 100 million. But my answer is the same. I agree with you. Antonio Silva starts, and again, you said it all, man. He is special, and I do believe Antonio Silva is gonna be the most expensive center back, okay, in the next 2 years. In the next 2 years, the transfer is gonna be insane for him
Honestly,
to leave
with the
Benfica.
inflation, it's not going to be that hard.
70 or 80 million. Minimal for Antonio Silva to leave Benfica. And we saw what happened with João Felix. Let's hope he goes to the right club, man. Imagine Man City getting Antonio and having Ruben, Antonio Silva. You can still.
We've seen what happened with João Felix. So warning to other clubs: don't overpay for Antonio Silva, guys.
Ah, no, you have to.
joking.
You have to.
I'm joking.
Oh, man.
I'm
But
joking.
at 18, the best center back in the world at 18. I can't think of another center back at the same level, in my opinion. So this Start Bench Sell, I'm loving it. This is okay. This is a bold one, man. This is a bold one. Start Bench Sell between Saka, Jamal Musiala, and Anthony. Start bench. Yeah. Ooh, the last Anthony got you crazy though.
Oh, man.
Start bench sell between Saka, Jamal Musiala, and Anthony. Put down below before you hear our thoughts. I want to see non-biased thoughts here. Okay. Put down below your opinions on this one.
Oh man, that's really hard.
Saka, Musiala, and Anthony. I can say
You should start.
I start Jamal Musiala. I bench Bukayo Saka, and I'm gonna sell Anthony. Saka, the Saka extension for Arsenal is absolutely key. Okay, he can go to Real. He can go even to Bayern. Even to Bayern to win trophies, okay? And I think Jamal Musiala, we're talking here of a Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or potential for Jamal Musiala. And between the three of Jamal Musiala, Anthony, and Saka, I believe Musiala is the one with the most potential. Smart play maybe, representing Germany.
Yeah, and Saka and Musiala are younger too, a little.
Facts.
1 or 2 years, I reckon.
And Anthony cost Man United
100 mil?
So,
Was it?
how much is Jamal Musiala? How much, like, for him to leave Bayern? They've learned their lesson with Lewandowski. And I think the only club that Jamal Musiala will want to leave Bayern is Real Madrid. Real Madrid.
Like Toni Kroos did.
And if he sees his mate Jude going to Real Madrid too, that's beautiful, man. And Pedri and Gavi versus Jamal Musiala and Jude Bellingham, man. That would be...
Yeah, it's like... I'm going just the same as you. I will put Jamal Musiala starting. I will bench Saka and I will sell Anthony as well. Also because I see Saka with the potential to be a legend at Arsenal.
Ooh,
okay,
they need that extension.
If and only if Arsenal wins back the Premier League that they're missing since 2004.
Shout out to Wenger.
Man, Saka will be considered a god to Arsenal fans because Saka has been their their lighthouse, man.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus needs Saka.
Saka
to
is
score the
Arsenal's
goals.
beacon at the moment.
I agree.
And he puts in those important goals in big matches.
And he's earning 30k a week, man. And Foden gets 225 at Man City with that extension.
And he's also already kind of a key player at the England national team.
Starts for me for England. Definitely.
Yeah, it was a shame that moment in the Euros final. He didn't deserve it, but
the penalty. But he's learned from it.
Yeah, man. And I don't think he's missed a penalty since. And he's Arsenal's penalty man. So
as he should be. I agree. I love that Saka confidence.
But I love Saka's ambition, the way his fire. You know, he has talent, he has ability on his feet, but he also helps in the back. He helps to defend. He comes back to defend. Bro, you just see he wants all of it. You know, I love his ambition. But then again, Musiala is one step ahead. You can see his maturity playing. He seems like a 30-year-old player already. You just don't notice. You just don't notice his age.
Oh my days.
It's crazy, and he must be one of the most complete players in the world at the moment. And I'm not talking about young players. I'm talking overall, okay?
And so both players, I gotta say this: Saka played left back and winger. Jamal Musiala played a winger, played cam, and even centre mid too. Both players are very adaptable.
Multifunction, yeah. But the other thing, he's a really eclectic player. He can play anywhere, Musiala.
I agree.
But then again, I'm gonna sell Anthony. Because I don't think he's quite there mentally.
He won't win a Ballon d'Or.
But I still think he has a lot to learn. And last match was proof of it. I didn't like the skill he has done. Okay, I agree with Paul Scholes. I think it was unnecessary.
Man, I don't. I
think it's just showboating.
I don't agree. I like a bit of.
I would agree. I would agree if it. But
he's gotta express himself in the football.
It was inconsequent. It didn't provide anything, and then he just passed into nowhere. And he gave up possession. I mean, it's good to have skill when it brings something to the match. If you're just humiliating your opponent, man, that's not football. You need to be more objective, you know.
Okay.
And I think that objectiveness is missing on Anthony's mind. And I get your point. It's a show. People pay to
no, but
pay
it's
the
just
tickets.
how he thinks of football. He's not like
but that's why I put him behind the others. Because of the way he thinks of football. It's my opinion. I'm not saying he's wrong, but it's my opinion because I like more objective players. That's why I love Thomas Muller, because he has no flash. He's not flashy. He's not skilly, but he puts in the goals and the assists. He puts in those numbers. You know, he's an efficient player.
Can become that guy.
Garnacho reminds me of a young Ronaldo, man.
And he's Argentinian playing with Messi and Ronaldo.
Garnacho is the man. I think Garnacho is United's future, man. I really love to see him play, and I love the kind of that son romance that he had with Ronaldo.
He really prefers Cristiano, and I understand him. Like for a role model,
Yeah.
like on a daily basis, the routine of Ronaldo is insane, and Garnacho must
Yeah, and
be
he's
thinking.
learning with him.
True, like
And imagine being 18 years old and learning with like arguably one of the best players of all time.
fuck.
Like
Both.
being by your exactly.
It's crazy.
He has the
man.
best of both
It's
worlds.
crazy.
He can see Messi's ability and talent and Ronaldo's focus, and if he joins them both,
Facts.
he can be really a top
And
player.
shout out to the
Do you think-
Argentinian
do you
youth:
think he-
Martinez, Garnacho, Enzo.
Do you think
a
he can make he's a Ballon d'Or contender in the future, Garnacho?
Let's see the next 4 years. I think Erik ten Hag knows that he can get there, and Garnacho can become a better player than Rashford.
And that
Okay,
desire, man, that desire.
I
He
agree.
has a fire, man. That soul.
I love it. I love
Just
it.
as I said for Saka in Arsenal, Garnacho has the same thing for United.
He
and
deserved a goal or an assist in that Sheriff game, and let's
he
wait
was
and
the,
see.
he was the man of the match
Deservedly.
without scoring or assisting.
Deservedly. And here's the last start bench cell community between Casemiro, Declan Rice, and Thomas Partey. Start bench cell between these three key midfielders in the Premier League.
Start bench shot at the moment. I will start Casemiro.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Start bench cell between Casemiro, Declan Rice, and Thomas Partey.
Okay, yeah. At the moment, start bench shell. I will start Casemiro.
Mm.
I will bench Thomas Partey.
Hey!
And I will sell Declan Rice.
Bench Declan Rice.
And I'll explain why. The moment Thomas Partey gets injured, this Arsenal team goes to
because
hell.
they have no other player.
They have no
like-
sub. He's really, really key for Arsenal. He's the main man at the back. He organizes both the midfield and the defense.
But if Arsenal had Declan and Thomas Partey, who would start?
I mean,
I think Declan Rice.
yeah, I put Thomas Partey ahead because of Arsenal's moment. But yeah, I think if Declan Rice was at Arsenal, I think he would
And
start
West
ahead.
Ham's gonna have a huge dip. Okay, Susak ain't enough.
But Thomas
Ain't
Partey
enough.
has been the man for
I
Arsenal.
agree.
The man.
Injuries though, but injuries do hit him.
And the thing is, he's not the most flashy player at Arsenal squad, and you wouldn't probably say he's the most important one.
Fuck.
But I think it would you would notice more difference if he got injured than if Saka or Gabriel Jesus got
I
injured.
agree. Partey is the key for Arsenal to win the Premier League, or they have to sign someone in
Yeah.
January.
Of course, man.
Simply as that.
Because if he gets injured, then if they don't have a decent sub for him,
Fucked.
they're out.
Fucked. And Casemiro, I love how
yeah,
we just
Casemiro
just
just-
leave Casemiro in his own pedestal.
Man, yeah, I wouldn't even
Declan and
talk
Partey.
about Casemiro. We all know his history at Real
It's
Madrid.
fucked. He's the best.
Man,
He's the best.
Destroying game, and even with the ball in his feet, I think he improved since the days from Porto.
And look at that! And look at that game. That last winner.
Yeah,
They needed it.
yeah,
Not
clutch,
winner.
clutch moments. No Ronaldo, no problem. Casemiro's there.
Ah,
a little bit of Real Madrid DNA. Come on, that clutch
Clutchness
DNA,
showing.
man.
Facts.
And Casemiro is just amazing. The way he started playing at a team like Man United, a
Mhm.
team that maybe didn't have the ambition he's used to, the
Facts.
talent he's used to, and he just picked up from the start. He had a little bit of a rough start because
Should have played against Man City.
McTominay
man.
was playing well.
But should have
McTominay was playing well, but then again, I think long term people see the difference from McTominay to
Oh,
Casemiro.
miles ahead.
And yeah, Declan Rice is Declan Rice. I really rate him.
Chelsea.
I think
He's going to Chelsea.
I once said he was the best defensive midfield in the world, but I think he needs to move to prove himself. It's not at West Ham that he will show people, okay, guys, I'm here.
Todd
I'm the best
Boyley.
one."
Todd Boyley, get it out. Get it signed up.
Yeah, what about you, man?
I'm gonna start Casemiro.
Yeah.
Pedestal of his own. Declan Rice, I bench though, and I sell Thomas Partey.
Okay.
I know Partey. I agree with all that you said, but it's because they don't have a replacement. I believe Douglas Luiz, man, picked Alicia Lehman ahead of Arsenal. So I feel like that signing was gonna be key for that title contention. And let's wait and see, because Man City, all they have so many options. It's ridiculous. But people, put down below your suggestions for Start Bench Sell. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to FC Wonder Kid on YouTube, guys.
Go Bold, guys.
Thank you, guys.